This video is going to be a follow-up to my epic flea market score video where I mentioned that I'd be going through all 5 of the bags that I showed in that video. So I'm going to pick one at random each day for the next 5 videos, and we're going to go through them and see what Lego stuff's in there and maybe what other stuff's in there as well. I just laid the bags out at random, so in no particular order, bags 1 through 5 are here, and that's how we're going to do them. And we'll start with this one today. Just how it came out there. Pick that twist tie out right away. I can't even begin to ask what the heck is on the top of this, but we're getting rid of that thing, whatever it is. And again, I'll do a quick pan over the top of this so you can see out of the bag just what we have here. What is that? Piece of paper or something. Okay, so this is gonna be a lot of work for me to go through here and pick stuff out, especially stuff like this, which kind of looks like it's Lego, but it's not. Check this out. So right there, that piece is non-Lego, that is. So my main goal with this, and with every other bag that I'll be doing here in the future, is to go through it, make sure I get all the non-Lego stuff out, like this little army man here, whatever this is. There's a lot of just other little things in here that I need to get out. And then once I have everything kind of compounded down into what's actually Lego, we can look through that all, and then I'll clean it up and it'll be added to the collection. And I think all of these bags, everything that you see here and those 4 other bags, I'm gonna put this in my son's collection, which he's just starting out, he's 2 years old. And through this bag and the other ones, I think he's gonna have a pretty nice collection once we're all finished up here. And maybe if he gets into Connects, we'll have a collection started there too. At this point, I'm gonna put some YouTube videos on. I'm gonna dig through all this stuff, get it all organized, and then I will be back with you to show you what was within mystery bag number 1. Well, that definitely took longer than I thought it would. The pile you see on the left is the Lego stuff, and the pile you see on the right is the non-Lego stuff / garbage. And I was surprised as to how much of that there was in here. I mean, if you look at this split, it's probably maybe, what, 60-40 split of just junk versus actual Lego stuff. And we're gonna start on this pile. Pretty happy with the selection there, a lot of stuff going on. Not a whole lot of minifigure stuff. In fact, the only thing that was in there were these red legs. And the coolest piece that I found was this one. I had to take a look at that twice just to make sure that it was Lego, and it is, but I love the finish on that. For wheels, there was only 1 set of wheels in there, and there's not even a second one, but this is old school. I remember having this back when I was a kid. I have a lot of these, actually. But we'll go over all the pieces here, and I'll show you everything that's in there. Maybe if I spread it out a little bit, too. I mean, there's really no good way to show this, and I can't really get as much detail as what I'd want to, so we'll just fly over it here, and if you want to pause the video and see what's in there, because imagine if you're watching this, you're probably a piece nerd, like me, and you like to see all this stuff. So that's pretty much everything that was in there. Here's a nice overhead shot of it all. I'm going to slide these all back in, and I have a question for you. How many pieces do you think are here? I didn't count them, I don't intend to, but in your expertise and all of your Lego collecting days, how many pieces do you think are in there? Do you think it was worth $10 picking this up? Because that's essentially what I did, because this stuff over here, and which is the pile we're gonna look at next, this stuff is gonna get thrown away, unless there's any Lego stuff in here, and this is probably more important for you to see this pile than this pile, because I need you to tell me if I'm about to throw away anything that's actually valuable. I'm gonna slide everything out here. There's just so much in here, and it's just like actual dirt and grime, and there's, like, I even saw a sunflower seed in here, which is ridiculous. There's a gun, walls from something. There's a Star Wars thing for a figure to stand on. Oh, there's the sunflower seed. At least I think that's a sunflower seed. Pretty disgusting. So again, this stuff is all gonna get tossed. And most of the stuff that was non-Lego was Mega Blocks, and it was surprising just how much of that was in here. And I'm finding myself just basically hating Mega Blocks, because some of it's so close to Lego that you really have to look at the top. But I mean, some of these you can just tell the plastic quality is just so poor. You know, I told you to look through this and tell me if there's any Lego stuff in here, and I know there's a couple Lego things, but it was just so far gone that I mean, it's either damaged or there's like sticky stuff on it, and I was just like, nah, just gonna get rid of it. Oh, one thing I did want to show you over here, did find 12 cents. So this takes it down to $9.88 for the actual Lego pile. Definitely not gonna throw that money away, but everything else in here, and I'm deliberately taking my time and move things around a little bit so you can see it all. Just wanna make sure again that I don't throw in anything of value. This thing's pretty cool. There's like a little skull in here. I was thinking about keeping that. I like that. Wish that was a Lego piece. But again, the rest of it, probably just gonna go into the trash can. I guess that's what happens when you buy a mystery bag. You never really know what's inside, and a lot of it turns out to be this kind of stuff. But when you don't have a chance to really go through it ahead of time, and you're just buying things blindly, this is kind of what you run into. So that's pretty much it. I was a little disappointed to see just how much of this was non-Lego, because man, if that bag was completely full and if that had been Lego stuff, this would have been an extreme deal. But I, again, still think that it is. What do you think? I'm really curious to see what you have to say about this. But I will be back again in the next video going through bag 2 of 5, and we'll see what kind of stuff we can find in there.